You don't say that right before the show. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, and welcome to the Not Quite Ready for a Prime Time live stream. Our new special segment tonight is Coast to Coast, because we have friends on the West Coast who are joining us, and you all know them. They are some of our top 2 favorite people in the whole world.
Oh,
So let's get me off of solo and figure that out, because I'm an idiot. There you
I'm
are.
an idiot.
Derick and Greggory.
hey! Wow, very nice of you to say.
Yeah, the pressure.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Well, we are very, very happy to have you with us. And in classic fashion, I gave Derick and Greggory basically a call like 7 minutes ago, asking if you wanted to be on the show. Okay, maybe it was a couple hours.
Yeah.
But and you guys said yes, because we just thought of the idea probably like 3 hours ago, and we were like, I bet Derick and Greggory
we did,
will be able
actually.
to.
We
So.
did.
No, we're trying to get better. We're trying to come up with these shows more in advance, but life is happening at a very quick pace nowadays.
Yes.
And but
Yeah. Well,
So-
now Sophie's show's done.
things are supposed to get
better.
supposed to get better.
We'll have more time on our hands.
Supposedly, but we'll see.
More time to purge.
So we asked Derick and Greggory to join us tonight to handle. We wanted to talk about our favorite Disney rides that we love to ride around the holiday season, and we knew that they are experts of the West Coast, Disneyland, California Adventure parks, and we love the Walt Disney World parks. So we're going to be going over
Are
all
we
of
not
our
experts like they are?
I don't know.
You guys are probably more experts on your end than we are.
we haven't passed the test yet to become
We'll
experts.
see. Yes. And while we're going to be talking, I got new munchies for tonight, and I think maybe because this is from our English candy store, so Derick might know what these are.
I've never
So
seen
let
these
me show-
before.
We have never tried these before, but let's just show you guys what I'm going to be munching on tonight. They are wine gums,
Oh, I don't like
frosted
those.
wine gums from Maynard Bassett's. These are all English. They can if you eat one of these, you automatically start talking with a British accent.
Oh
so
yeah, well, I'd like to see that.
Do they actually
it's-
have wine in them?
I
What
don't
are they
know.
called?
I don't know.
I don't know what they're called. Wine.
I don't have wearing glasses, but they looked pretty cool. They look kind of like Sour Patch Kids, but
Fruit flavored gum.
yeah, I don't
Gums
think
with
they're
sugar
wine.
coating.
So you want to get to the chats there, lady?
Glucose, sugar.
Now,
There's no
Keith.
wine in this.
Keith, don't feel bad. You can't be first all the time, but
Uh-huh.
Matthew and Loren, they snuck in before you, buddy. So Matthew and Loren Vlogs, you are first this week. Thank you for being here.
Those are the other West Coast experts.
They are also on the West Coast. We're hoping to meet them when we go out on the West Coast. So Matthew and Loren, they've been putting out some really interesting vlogs lately, so go check them out.
On a
Dean
Disney
Blue
cruise.
Place.
Yes, their cruise.
Their cruise and their foods and their European stuff, and their new cruises too.
Yeah.
I think from the West Coast.
Yeah. Yes,
So,
Dean.
Dean, thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate you being here. BDF Keith, thanks for being here, buddy. You're third. Try harder next week. No, you've been first like 50 times, so don't
I
worry
know.
about it. You let some other people enjoy the gold medal, right? For once in a while. But thanks for being here, Keith. Appreciate it. Cruising for food. Wanda, there she is. Welcome in, Wanda. Thanks for being here.
She
Sir
changed her hair color.
Sir Gary.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Sharp looking. I love her
Yes.
hair.
I know. She does awesome. Sir Gary of the Beaches. Welcome in.
Love it.
Thank you for being here. It's a cool name, huh?
You have to say it with an accent.
I haven't
Say
eaten.
it.
I haven't eaten my wine gummies
I'll
yet.
open
so-
that up.
Derek's never had the wine gummies, Gary. So
Really?
Gary.
Gary
Oh.
was asking.
Oh
Gary was asking if you. He said, "Don't tell me you haven't had them." And I said, "You
no,
haven't."
I'm familiar with the company.
Yes.
I'm familiar. They're the one that they do the licorice all sorts.
Yep. And
We have
then-
those upstairs.
and
Yeah.
we had the Dolly mixtures, which are also kind of like the licorice, the same type of thing, but
Yeah,
they're
they're
without the
different.
licorice, but they're good too.
I like the part of the licorice with it better.
Yeah, they are good. Mostock!
Oh, did you just skip over
welcome
Craig's?
in.
Craig's Robotics?
Hang on, relax.
Well,
Here. Thanks for
sorry.
being here, Walt, Melissa. Go check out their channel too. They go live
Yep.
lots of times from the parks, and they're also
Did
live
it to me
on
too.
Tuesday nights at 8.
The Sandy.
The Sanity. Craig's Robotics. Thanks for being here.
I got good news. There might be a new video coming out this week.
Really, Avery.
Hmm.
Has he been out on the porch or filming in his room?
It's a porch one.
It's a porch one. All
Yeah.
right. Check. Sandy Claus Logan.
Hey,
Thanks for being here, buddy. I finally saw what's the name of it?
Nightmare Before
The
Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Woohoo!
Watched
You
it.
finally watched it. And you feel that is it more Christmas or more Halloween? This is why we're not experts, you see?
Yeah, well, it's tough because the whole premise of it is them trying to make it like Christmas.
Yeah.
Bringing Christmas
I
into
think
their
it's
Halloween
Halloween.
area. So I don't know.
I think
tough.
it's Halloween
It's
because
both. It's both.
isn't Jack looking for he's trying to feel stuff again. Like it was just
MT in the house.
Oh,
Melissa,
oh.
welcome in.
and that's why he did something different. And then that made him get his thing back. So I think it's Halloween.
Say hi to Jeff and Angela.
Hey, Jeff and Angela.
Hi, Jeff and Angela.
They
welcome
have
in.
our
Thanks.
stuff. They have our Ratatouille stuff.
Yeah, we'll get it sooner or later.
We'll get it
Did
in
you
February.
guys?
One of
Did
these
you guys
days.
like the movie?
That was okay.
I didn't hate it. I didn't think it was one of the best Christmas movies, but it was good. It was worth watching. The music is good.
Yeah.
Now I get to know what all the Halloween
Yeah.
parade music was about. That's it's from this movie. Okay.
Yeah, he was like, is what Oogie Boogie in this movie? I'm like, yeah, this is where he
Yeah.
comes from.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, so yeah, so
I-
you were able to relate more now.
I love the movie. Derek's not too crazy, but we both appreciate all the work that went into that movie. It took several years to get it finished.
Mm.
Yeah, I can imagine. I definitely liked the look of it, and the story's nice. It's just the music had some good music, but it also had some down parts or whatever, So it was all right. I didn't think it was awesome, but I thought it's good enough to watch every couple of years for me.
Have you guys seen
I wouldn't watch it every year, but
what is it? Is it called Young Frankenstein? Is that what it's called? I can't think of what the name of it is. And it looks the same.
Oh, Frankenweenie?
Yes. I think
was
that might
good.
be it.
yeah, Young Frankenstein's a totally different movie.
Yeah. I knew it was something.
That's Mel
But it
Brooks.
looks
Frankenweenie is
like,
good.
right? It looks the same as Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, but it's in black and white. Yeah, that was a good one too.
All right, so
He
yes,
hasn't
so-
seen that one yet.
So get back to saying hi. Hi, Jeff and Angela. Welcome in. We do have your attitude. Yes.
Did you say
Uh,
hi to Captain Akron?
Dreamer Deborah, welcome in. Nice to see you too.
Welcome in.
Captain Akron, welcome in. Thanks for
You're
being here.
bouncing all over the place.
Me.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
you
it's jumping.
seeing?
Okay,
Yeah,
alright.
it's not my fault. Noah, welcome in. If we've missed you, we're sorry. And I think we're caught. I think we're
Cynthia?
caught. Cynthia.
Howdy, hey.
Nope, that's not Cynthia. There she is. Good job. Sorry, it's not my fault. Cynthia, welcome in. All right. So,
Okay, so
those of you just joining us, we are going to be talking about our favorite rides from coast to coast, Disney, coast to coast. Favorite rides to ride around the holiday season. And I've got munchies too. So I'm going to be having some of these.
We have ours too.
All right. So,
so you
wow, these are pretty big actually.
do you want to do them by park or
I don't know. I come up with the idea. You come up with executing the idea.
I get the photos. Welcome in, Amy. Amy's here.
Amy. Wow, these are really good, actually.
Is that Is that licorice or
They're
grape?
like sugar-covered gummy bears.
Sugar covered sugar is what they are.
Sugar-covered sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's sugar on top of sugar. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
They're good.
All right. So,
Let's
it's
start
hard
off.
because they don't have like Magic Kingdom, like the separate parks. So
They
how
have
should we do
two
it?
separate parks.
Right. But if we go park by park, then
Did you guys make separate lists?
Kind of combined them.
Kind of combined them? Do you know how many you have? How many rides about?
I have a mental list. I did not have time to write things down, honestly, with my
That
work.
is all right.
But I can remember a lot of things that I like for the holidays.
I have
so.
a list of 55 attractions.
Oh my God. Every attraction there. What? It's not a
Forgettable.
holiday.
Okay.
You got your folder, your binder?
we're gonna welcome in Paul.
Paul, I can love. Welcome in. I can love. Jim says it much better. Says his name.
I'm
much better than
sure.
I do. You know,
So
he's-
why don't we
Jim's
kind of
so
just
articulate. Let's start with
just
Derick and
pick one.
Greggory. Pick one of your favorite rides to ride around the holidays.
if we have a photo, we'll
over
bring
on
it
the
up.
West Coast. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I know you have photos of yours.
Go ahead.
Well, Derek probably already knows what I'm going to say. But for me, and we just talked about the movie, would be the Nightmare Before Christmas themed Haunted Mansion at Disneyland.
Wow.
Derek has a list and it's all misspelled. I'm gonna pass him. I love the theming of that, or the re-theming of that ride, the Haunted Mansion. I love the theming of Nightmare Before Christmas in the Haunted Mansion. We're the only ones in the world that do it at our parks.
20 years.
And yes, and every year they have a freshly baked gingerbread house put into the main ballroom, and they retheme that every year, so it's always something different. I don't remember what it was when we saw it this year. I think last year it was a giant spider that was trying to pull the present apart or pull it up. But
Oh, I think we saw that.
What's interesting is every day a cast member takes a bite out of that castle or thing, so it gets smaller
the
as the season
gingerbread
goes
man,
along. Yeah.
no.
Did they change the music in the ride too, or just?
Yes. Yep. They changed.
Really? You're kidding me?
They changed the music. They changed the narration. They changed the stretching room. Everything you see on the sides, up on the ceiling, is all changed. And it's like you're walking through the movie. It's just awesome. And the smells of the gingerbread wafting in the air, just, oh my gosh, it smells so good.
And then
Sounds amazing.
yeah, down at when you come at Walt Disney World the same way. When you come down backwards from like the attic down to the cemetery, where they would have the old man with the dog shaking, that's Jack Skellington is there.
Yeah, it's a full size animatronic
And
of
Zero.
and Jack Skellington.
Wow.
And they have these huge snow angels with pumpkin heads with blowing the trumpet. We saw the kind of like the making of how they do it a little bit, and there's actually the bakery is right across from the park, I think they said. And then there's a secret elevator specifically just for that gingerbread house to bring it down and then cart it into the ballroom. And then once they place it on the table, then they decorate around it and everything, give it its finishing touches. So they go through a lot of work to get it ready, but
from the outside decorations to inside, it's a full transformation.
You have to go on it during daytime and nighttime because it's two different experiences. You notice different things during nighttime that you wouldn't notice during the day. I saw Zero's nose floating up in the attic window when we went on it at night. That was our last ride, and I don't think I've ever noticed that. So there's little touches here and there that you notice during day and night. but it's a must. You have to go on it during the holidays.
I would love to go down there to see that. You
Mm.
know,
Down there, it's
up
like
there, over there.
there.
To the left.
Down is Florida. Over is California.
Yeah, everything is down there for me. Okay, no matter where
Canada's
it is.
up, right?
But-
you don't need north and south or whatever.
So like down in Florida,
Mhm.
you can go like there's a week or two where you can go and see like all the Halloween stuff, and then they transition right to Christmas. You can actually see both holidays.
Well, that's
Down there.
when Halloween, and then the next day. Yeah,
I
pretty
know.
much, yeah.
In over California, are you able to do that, or is it spread further apart?
At nighttime, usually from Halloween to the next day, if I'm not mistaken, they take the giant pumpkin out. They take all the Halloween decorations down, and then they start decorating for Christmas overnight.
Yeah.
So
That
they
would
may
be
not get.
cool if we could
Yeah.
go like that week. So not only could we do the whole Halloween thing down there, but we could also do the Christmas thing down there, over there.
Yeah.
They do keep up the Day of the Dead stuff an extra 2 days, I believe, after Halloween. So that's only in Frontierland is when where they celebrate that. They have a Halloween tree, but they have the Day of the Dead outside the Mexican restaurant. But that's the only spot. Otherwise, everything's down on Halloween, after Halloween for the park.
Wow.
Wow, they still have a Toontown over in California. Look at that.
Huh?
We have an actual one, not like what was it? It was Mickey Starland, I think, at one time was the name of it, and then they called it something else. But it's all the buildings there none of them have a straight line. They're all like a cartoon thing.
Yeah.
We
I
used to have a
miss
Toontown.
that. Yeah.
I missed that. Well, it was good.
And they used
It
to
was great when the
decorate that
kids were
too.
little.
They used to decorate the homes and everything for
Yeah, it used
Christmas
to be pretty.
too.
Very pretty.
Yeah. Toontown's pretty much closed, other than what Dumbo and what do you call it?
Dumbo's not.
Transformers.
It's Fantasyland.
Yeah,
though.
Dumbo's in the Fantasyland area for us. Toontown is like way in the back area.
Welcome in, Catherine Wilby. Thanks for being here.
All right.
Well, I had my number 8 is that one. Do you have a better one than that one? Not including all these other ones.
I don't know.
Spot.
I did that one.
Really? Really? You like that
How
one?
about that one?
Sure. We want to do that one. Sure.
Okay.
All right. So, did you have different choices, or you guys?
Go ahead. We'll let you guys go. He
All
went for the home run. He didn't hold that one.
Yes,
Fast.
the best.
Look at
Yes.
that, yeah.
He had to get in before you said it, Derek.
That's like my favorite, so I have to bring that up.
It sounds amazing. That
It
would be
does.
ultimate to see that. That would be so cool.
Some people go just for that during the holiday time.
That's what I'm thinking. Like our first time going there, I'm wondering if that's what we should do.
Yeah, first time going to Disneyland. Should you do it during Halloween?
Like
That's
Halloween, Christmas.
It works either way during Halloween and Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Very cool. Are you gonna bring up the photo instead of stuffing your face? What's that? A pink one?
I'm stuffing my face. Yeah. All right. Jim's here. Hang on. Jim's here. Welcome in, Jim. Thanks for joining us. I heard they opened a Wonderland in Disney World.
Ha!
Where everyone has blue hair.
Be very colorful.
I would
Oh, it's just
I would want to see those characters in Wonderland. It's like you have little Derricks and Wonders running through the park. That'd be funny.
Yeah,
right.
so Catherine was saying that she's never been to Disneyland either. She wants to see the Small World overlay. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So what's the picture you want to show?
It was the Muppets one. That you didn't. Are you gonna be able to? Because you didn't open them up.
Oh, you make things all too
I
complicated.
told you to open them up. He didn't open
We
them
didn't
up.
have time. We didn't have time. Anyways,
Anyways,
what is it?
so in Liberty Square, Magic Kingdom, they have the Muppets show. And
Periodically, they have the Muppet Show.
it's hilarious. I mean, you got Miss Piggy with the mistletoe, right?
With Kermit and
Is it Kermit and Gonzo? Was it Gonzo? Or was it
Well, a
Fuzzy?
bunch of 'em,
It's
yeah.
probably Fuzzy. Fuzzy Bear. So they do a Christmas show, which is really cute and super funny. We
It
really enjoyed
was-
that.
that
It was
was-
really funny.
that was actually quite awesome. It was really, really funny.
I think that we did a short on that last year.
For those of you who
Where do
don't
they-
know, it's like right across from the Christmas store.
Yeah,
On-
by
on
the Hall of Presidents area.
Yes.
Yep, and right. It's right
Liberty
adjacent
Square.
to the Hollow.
Hall of Presidents,
No, the
right?
Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow?
Sleepy
Yeah.
Hollow Beach place.
Yeah,
it's
that
like
whole
basically
area
that
right there.
back building
Liberty
in.
Square area. Yeah.
Yep. And so they open up the windows and they actually have the Muppets come out, little puppets. And last Christmas we were
Christmas.
there and they had them doing Christmassy stuff and they had mistletoe and they were, Miss Piggy was getting mad at someone and
She was trying to get him to do the mistletoe, and then Kermit kept dodging her.
Yeah, it was funny.
And so they would go to different windows, and they kept missing each other.
Yeah, and it's a hit or miss type of thing. If you're walking through there, sometimes the windows are closed, but if you hit it right, it's really funny. They have a town crier that likes to interact with them, so there's an actual guy that's there interacting with the Muppets and
Yeah.
I guess I don't know, controlling the show, making sure people are being
Trying to
behaving
stay,
or whatever. Yeah. And, but it was really, really funny. And it was a surprise too, because we weren't.
Yeah,
we
I don't
weren't,
think that was in the
expecting
program.
that, yeah.
That I don't think they put them because I think it's very sporadic. And yeah, that was a really good show. It was a nice surprise.
Yes. Did we miss someone? Oh, the
The
Philly
Philly
crew are
crew's
here. Welcome in, Ron and Meredith. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, we still got to
Alright.
figure out a night where we can go out and eat with them.
Yes.
Now that things are kind of calmed down a little bit.
A little bit.
Do you want to pick another one?
No, we can ask them.
Okay, go ahead. All right,
All
Derek.
right, Derek.
So
How are you going to beat the Haunted Mansion?
Yeah, since we already
Nothing beats the Haunted Mansion.
since we,
No, just-
since we talked about I think it was Cynthia who mentioned it about It's a Small World, we'll go with the other home run. This is probably a triple.
What?
A triple.
It's not triple threat.
No, triple home run, double, single,
Oh, okay.
triple. Okay, never mind. He lost on sports contact.
No, I'm not lost on it. I know what you're talking about.
So, first of all, I will say that It's a Small World. It's when
It
you
is a
see
small
It's a
world.
Small World,
Oh, right,
and
okay.
not just from my point of view, but when you go to Walt Disney World, I think It's a Small World is lost in that area. There is nothing like grand about it. But when you go to Disneyland, it's in its own separate building away from everything. It's got that incredible facade.
Yep.
They do projections on it. So they do shows with all these lights and all that go on it.
It has a
in the
whole
nighttime.
yard too.
Yeah, they have a clock that opens. I think every 15 minutes they come out and the soldiers do stuff. And then you add inside the attraction in a non-Disney or a non-Christmas, they have like the characters from the movies. So they have Peter Pan and Tinkerbell, which looks like a gnat flying around London. You have
She actually does. It's
I'm
like
never
a
gonna look
flash
at
water.
her differently now.
they have
Like,
Woody, who's on there? Woody and
Woody, Jesse,
Stitch.
Cinderella, Mulan,
Little Mermaid,
Little Mermaid's in there.
Aladdin.
Finding Nemo is in
As
there.
It's a Small World dolls.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, they
Well,
look a little bit different
except
than
for
them.
the Finding Nemo part. Those aren't dolls.
Yeah, they look a
But
little
yeah.
bit different, but they're close to the other ones. And then you add with the holiday of it, and
Mhm.
they mix in Jingle Bells with it.
Well, no, the whole thing is Jingle Bells.
I thought they also do It's a Small World, and then they mix in the Jingle Bells with it too.
No, the whole thing's Jingle Bells in different languages.
And so that's just a cool. And I like It's a Small World
Really?
anyway. I'm not one of the ones
Pretty
that
sure it's the
dislikes
same.
it.
Yeah, I don't mind
But
it.
when we go to, like, we just went recently for the 50th, and we went on It's a Small World. The rooms are not as elaborate and as grand as they are at Disneyland. There's a lot more attention to detail. There's a lot more to see in Disneyland. So to see it at night with all the lights on the outside, it's a must. It's a Small World holiday is definitely a must.
The clock also has a Santa hat on it, so that's like a big thing because they have pictures and figurines and things with that clock. And actually, they I don't know if you're gonna bring it up, but they are delayed in opening
I was
it.
going to bring it up. That's what I
Okay,
was
go
saying.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So November 11th,
I didn't know if you remember.
they had closed to refurbish it, and November 11th it was supposed to reopen, and they managed to flood when they were putting water back into the moat. I guess water overflowed into the It's a Small World attraction. So
Really?
they are scrambling to get it reopened, but there is no reopening date today. As of
Wow.
today, there's no reopening date.
So you wonder how much water actually, how much pressure, like they turned it up and it just flooded through the canal and overflowed onto stuff, or I don't know how big the mess is, but I mean, if it hit the animatronics and stuff, that's all electrical. That's not cool.
And we said that person, whoever turned on the water, does not work for Disney anymore.
Well, you never know.
It'll take all day for it to fill up.
It could have been a faulty pipe. Yeah, it could have been a faulty pipe and it just flooded the water. Maybe the control of the water went out. Nobody knows, but yeah, it's crazy.
Sir Gary of the Beaches.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh.
$20 super chat. Thank you. Derek's jealous of Tinkerbell because he didn't get Peter's part.
I might look good in tights, but I consider Tinkerbell a villain, and she's one of my least favorite Disney characters.
Oh no, controversy is going to be cutting your way.
She was very jealous of Wendy, that's for sure.
Thank you, Sir Gary. We appreciate it. So now it's it smells like Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh,
I don't get that smell from there.
I don't either. I don't either.
No, it's a Small World smell.
I don't smell it.
Oh, okay. I didn't read it right.
Tinkerbell's a villain. Tinkerbell's a villain.
Wow.
I've always wanted to see. I saw little snippets of the Small World where they have the regular characters. Do they, other than the clock with the hat, do they incorporate any decorations?
Oh yeah, the whole thing is covered in Christmas lights.
Really?
Inside.
And they do Christmas videos and projections and stuff.
On the outside?
Mm-hmm.
Anything inside?
Yeah, they have some Christmassy stuff on the inside too.
Yeah.
My favorite room.
They do that because it's they have to shut it down for it's like for a couple of weeks there. No one's going to see my tag from behind. They shut it down for refurbishment and to get it redone.
I just have to. My favorite room on It's a Small World is always the white room.
Yeah.
Because I mean everything's in white and just the coloring and the lighting in there is awesome.
All right.
Yeah,
so
we like that room. We always look for the cowboy. The cowboy is the one wall that gets taken out for some reason.
Let's start doing like 4 and up because we're already halfway through. So all right. So
sorry, we're
no,
that's all right.
No.
We just always mistime our things, and it's like we never get to some of the stuff that we plan.
That ride is another reason why I'd like to
good.
go to California too, because it's different.
Yes,
You know, so it'd be like
There's a
something that
whole-
we'd be looking
A
forward to
whole
going.
bunch of reasons why we want to go to
Yeah.
California. The hippo. Walt Disney World has got a lazy eye. Yes, he does. It's funny.
He's a winker.
I love the hippo at Disneyland. That's one of my favorite. It's like paper mache look. It's awesome.
All right, so you want to go with?
Go ahead, you can.
So the next one we want to talk about is the Country Bear Jamboree show.
Yep.
When during the holidays they dress up, they do a Christmas overlay somewhat. They do, They do.
Do, comma, do.
Well, they are bears, so they do
Christmas
sometimes, I'm sure.
overlay. And it's a big doo-doo. But they do the overlay, the Christmas overlay. They do some of the
bear.
the
Oh my
dead
God.
animals on the wall. They have
The
the heads.
The dead
They're-
animals on the wall.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
They're decorated with Christmas, right? The ones that the hunter,
Happy Christmas.
the ones that all the hunters killed and hung up on the wall.
Oh my
Don't
God.
pay
It's
attention,
not
little
true,
kids.
It's not true, kids.
You know, but don't worry about
They're
it. 'Cause
just
we still
stuck
got
in
rid
the
of,
wall.
we
They're
got rid of the
stuck in-
redhead, but we're gonna keep all the dead animals on the wall. But it is Christmassy, and they do Christmas overlays on some of the characters in that ride, right? And they
They
do have
do.
Christmas
Mhm.
decorations,
Yeah.
right?
I think the deer's got the red nose, Rudolph nose.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
and then-
God, that would traumatize kids, I think.
It's like Rudolph is on
Head on the wall.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Nothing says Christmas like 3 animals' heads on the wall, but yeah, no, it's like
do they sing any Christmas music? I don't remember if they changed the
We
show.
just went there last Christmas.
I remember we went there and the kids were dying because now they're old enough to realize
They're actually,
what like Big Al is singing
yeah.
with all the blood.
Oh, yeah. Now they're actually,
The kids are like,
they're like,
it's so
they
funny
don't
watching
notice
them.
what the words were, you know.
Well, they call them when they were kids, and that goes over your head when you're kids. And
Well, I
then-
only started probably listening to the words 5 years ago too. And I was like, wow, it was funny. But so that's one of our favorite ones.
Yeah, that's a fun show, especially for Christmas. You know, it gets you in the season.
Yes,
You
I
know, the
agree.
spirit.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a good one.
do they change the music at all for the Christmas one, or is it all the same, or they just dress them up Christmassy or something?
I don't remember any
Yeah,
Christmas music,
we're
but
we're getting old. We can't remember stuff.
I don't remember them changing any Christmas. I don't think they changed to any Christmas songs
No.
because I know Sophie would have started singing them. And I don't remember her doing that, so
Yeah, maybe not.
I don't believe they
maybe
do.
not the songs. but
They just
definitely
they all
had
have the
some-
decorations and like scarves and that type of stuff.
That's
Sorry.
yeah. Christmas for the first time was in 1964. Wow. 1964 was a long time. That's why it's funny to watch Shrek as an adult. Yes, it is.
Yeah, there's so many adult things in those movies.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
funny. All right, so Country Bears. What's your guys' next one?
One is more for the land area of it. It's Cars Land, and they really decorate it awesome. I don't believe. Well, they might on Maters. They might change the music. I'm not 100% sure on that because I'm getting
I
old too.
thought it was the Jingle Bell Jamboree or
Yes,
something like
yes,
that.
it is.
Yeah.
But just the decorations, like they
Mhm.
have one of them. There's a tall tree,
Made
and they
of
have
tires or something, or cones.
there's different ones. One of them has hubcaps.
There's
All
the
the way
meter
around.
you sent me right there.
Yep. That's the Mater one. And there's one that
high
has
tech. High tech here, people.
and that one is a talking Mater, so that's cool.
Oh, they got the snowman car that you take a picture
Yes.
at the
Entrance of it.
the Cars Land entrance. Yeah.
And they have like another tree which has the Route 66 signs. There's a bunch of Route 66 signs forming a tree. So just the
Oh, cool.
decorations.
Oh.
There's other ones like the orange cones they built up into a Christmas tree. So
That's cool.
just the decorations from that. That's probably the land which is the biggest,
well,
strongest.
Hey, Kay.
I think the orange,
decorations.
Okay, well, then,
those orange cone little cafe cozy cone thingies, they usually do a holiday treat for each holiday, don't
Yeah,
they? I
they're-
know
they-
they do a Halloween one. I don't know what they do for Christmas.
a lot of holiday treats there. Well, they also have Festival of the Holidays at it's almost like the food thing in Epcot, and that goes like from November through January, and they have all these different holiday food that you can try at California Adventure.
I think we need to go down there during the holidays next year.
Squeak.
Well,
Like, here's
see where we are. See where we're at.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's cool though. I
All
haven't
right.
seen any of the cars pictures, like that land with all done up.
No.
That would be neat to see.
Yeah, Derick and Greggory got to get out there and make more vlogs so we can watch them.
I have to release them.
I don't know if it would. I would love to go during Christmas time, but I don't know if we're honestly going to be able to do that. I mean, even for a day, it would be worth it.
Is it too busy?
Well, it's just we're busy with work, and we have to find a day to go and money and everything too. So it's just kind of things like that. But normally during the holidays, yeah, it does get pretty busy though.
I'm sure.
I can imagine. Yeah, with the
All right, which one are you gonna pick this time, Napoleon?
This one. It's a secret.
Tell them.
All right.
Since
So
you didn't do my photos.
For this ride, we are heading over into Future World in Epcot. It is Journey into Imagination, where they do a very, very little bit of Christmas overlay. Mostly it is they put Figment in special Christmas sweaters.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they have.
We never knew that. We've gone kind of during the holiday time, but I don't think we've ever been on that ride during the holiday time.
It's a subtle overlay.
It is.
It's not, they're not going full Christmas all over the ride, but Figment does get new sweaters. He gets a Christmas sweater.
Yeah. I think you see it twice.
A couple times, but it is something that's, it's a little bit special. It's nothing great, but we like the ride anyway. So if you don't like Imagination, you're probably not going to like it regardless of the Christmas overlay.
Right.
But we do like the ride, and we like.
It is. It's definitely. If we were down there,
it's no wait, and we like the ride. So.
Yeah, there's no reason not to go on there. It's definitely one that we would definitely make sure we hit up, just because of how you got the sweater. You want to get a photo of Figment's sweater.
Yeah, they need to take more advantage of Figment in the park. I think.
I agree.
They should put him in more places.
Well, they got into the whole Duffy Bear thing, which we were anti Duffy Bear, because Mickey didn't have a teddy bear. They created this thing. I think they should have done more Figment.
Were trying to force feed it down your throat. Yeah. This Duffy the bear.
Tell the kids, we're not getting anything Duffy. Don't even ask.
Don't want Duffy. Stop with the Duffy already. But
I think they should have pushed more Figment than Duffy.
Well, Duffy was very popular in Japan.
Yeah.
So
I think he has a sister
they were hoping
too.
The success of in Japan would flow over into the U.S. parks.
There's a boy and there's a girl. I think the girl is pink colored, but I don't know her name. But I think it's his sister.
Pinky.
No, not Pinky. Not Pinky in the brain.
Pinky was it?
Pinky Tuscadero.
That's the.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the black leather jacket on.
I've seen him in this Christmas. Yes, his cute little Christmas sweater.
I mean, it's not like all it is just a sweater, but it makes it special. It makes you feel like, it's Christmas.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So I am going to miss Walt Disney World at Christmas this year for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, we are too. We did it just we were there for last Christmas. We were lucky. Last year we were there for Thanksgiving Day. We were on there Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
2 major holidays we were down there.
And we were there in June, July too.
And we were down there in July. But it feels like we were just there for Christmas just like last month or something.
It does feel like
it's weird.
Time is flying.
And it's a year. It's been a year.
Mm.
All right.
All right, you guys.
What you got next? Make it good. We're coming back to our final 20 minutes. So we got to do like our best 4 rides now.
Okay. Well, we have one left.
Well, I don't have really a ride because I don't think we have any more rides left for Christmas, but just the whole overlay of the park in general, and what?
No, I'm just like,
Oh, you're like, no. Uh, just the whole feeling and the giant Christmas tree that they have that everyone takes their picture by. I mean, it's humongous. And just walking down Main Street and everything's, decorated, and the smells, the sights, the music. And they normally would do a Disney parade, but I don't think they're doing that because of the whole, what going on right now. So they do those cavalcades, is that what it's called? They'll probably have a couple of those going through that are like Christmassy decorated or whatever. But just that and the treats that they, the food, the treats, the shopping that they have for Christmas. We usually like to try the special treats that they have. Not all of them, because it's just way too much sugar. They just pile it on. But the ones that are really special looking, I like to try those, and we do usually try to do a little video on them. But
yeah, we have some unique treats that
Yeah.
are different than what they offer in Walt Disney World.
But the shopping, it's usually the shopping for us. We love to see what they have for that year, specifically for the holidays. And
I'm always
things
on a
like that.
hunt for some
That's true. That's true.
merchandise. Shelly May is the name of it. Kay Atwood said.
Oh,
Shelly May, yes. And I just want to make sure, Keith, you got to be careful going back and forth between two channels, because if you leave this channel, we might hit capacity. You might not be able to get back in. So you might want to stay around, buddy. Eh?
He needs to do the lightning lane. You're gonna pay an additional $15 to come back in.
did you want Derek to do his also, or
Sure, if you guys want, sure.
I'll let
Okay,
you do
so
what
there
you're
is
gonna say.
nothing better than to end the day with a fireworks show, and Disneyland has an amazing fireworks show called Boo. So it snows on Main Street.
Yes.
We have projections on the house.
Well, it's Cinderella's house, but
Cottage.
castle.
On the Main Street. But it snows in a couple of places, because it snows in front of It's a Small World.
Mhm.
It snows on Main Street, and I wanted to say it snows. Is it in Norling Square that it snows too?
by
In front
where
of-
Phantasmic usually is.
yeah. So there's
whenever
a few
that
different
comes back.
areas that it actually snows. So
Mhm.
the music of it, that is one fireworks show that gets me teary-eyed. Just
Yeah.
the strings and the
You-
voice of, I don't know, I can't remember who does the
I don't
announcement,
remember. It's the fairy godmother, I think.
but it's just hearing that, and just like every time I hear it, I always get teary-eyed. So it's an amazing show. Definitely love it.
I was thinking about the Osborne lights earlier, but yeah, that we love the fireworks shows. Some of our friends that we go with, sometimes they could care less about fireworks. We're like, nope, we are watching the fireworks show, and we are happy that we go to see it, because they're missing out on all the fun and things that they can see.
We saw the Halloween show that they
Yeah,
had, and
that was
was
awesome.
fun, very cool.
Yep. So that's like the big end of the night thing that we like to do is the fireworks,
Yep.
especially during the holiday time, Christmas time.
Yeah, I've always said that the music makes the parks. I think the music makes the parks 10 times better than if it was just a regular park without any type of music. To tie it in, when you're going through the parks, when you're out of the parks, like when you're back home and you hear the music or something, it brings you right to the parks, and that's part of the thing that Disney does so well, is associates the music with the parks. And one of the things that they do so well is the music with the fireworks shows. I mean, they know how to make people get all teary and
Oh yeah.
stuff, They know
They
Yeah.
know what music to do it, and they know how to go into the evil midsection, and then they come with the heroes ending where everyone lives happy ever after and stuff. It's like they know their storytelling with fireworks, right?
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's pretty much.
I mean, I could spend all day just on Main Street, during Christmas time. There's so much to see, the decorations and all the special touches that they do.
Yeah.
I mean, just walking down Main Street, it's Christmas. You
Mhm.
know, if you don't feel it, then you gotta be like the Grinch, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
seriously. I mean, how can that not affect you?
So
And
we
our
have,
castle may be tiny, Sleeping Beauty's castle, but when
It's
they
pretty,
decorate it,
yeah.
it's like wow.
It was
Okay.
actually decorated already for Christmas when we went. They just didn't have the lights on yet, but they were already getting certain parts already ready for it to just transition from Halloween into Christmas.
Yeah, we were there the day before Halloween on the 30th.
do they even bother with projections on your castle, or it's just,
Yeah.
yeah,
hmm
it's like
They're
little.
tiny.
Not that. They were pretty good. The
Leave
Halloween
their
show
castle
was really
alone.
good.
What is
It's
this? A
it's
castle
how
for
they use
ants?
their castle is what's important.
Everybody, we heard other people say, "Oh my gosh, it's so small."
Where's the
And
castle?
They're looking at the castle, and I'm thinking, okay, you must be comparing it to Walt Disney World, but
Yeah.
you have to remember it's the original, and there's nothing like it. I mean, Walt Disney World is grander because it's Walt Disney World.
What they learned from
Yeah.
building Disneyland and having a larger capacity of people in there.
Yeah, so they made
You
it more
gotta-
grander. So
You gotta tell them at 7 p.m. they raise it up a little bit higher. So
Like,
I love Christmas at Walt Disney World, but don't get the Christmas feeling until the Macy's parade.
Now-
Really?
we went to Universal Studios
Yes.
during Christmas,
And they have
and
the
they had
Macy's
all the Macy's, well, all of them,
floats. Yeah.
all the Christmas floats in this building.
Huge hanger. Yeah.
Humongous. They had like a donkey one. Santa was there.
Yeah.
They had a whole bunch of. It was amazing.
That was fun. Yeah.
Now, the year we went, they didn't. I don't believe came out. Right? They didn't take them out. They just stayed in there.
No, that was last year. That's why it
But
wasn't. They weren't
this
doing the
year,
parade thing.
didn't Jackie
Yeah.
video that
Yeah.
they actually are coming out? So
Yeah, they're actually doing a Macy's parade around the park
Yeah,
where they
yeah.
actually have the balloons and the holders and stuff like that. So that
But what I
that looks
liked
pretty
is
fun.
that when we went, they were in this room, and then they had all Christmas decorations around it as well. So it was not only it had the Christmas music and everything. It was so cool to get close to those floats and see how big they truly are.
it was cool, but this is a Disney show, not a Universal show. So let's stay on track there.
Well, I'm
All
gonna
right,
blame
so
Gary,
Wanda,
Sir Gary for
Wanda
that.
brought up our next thing here.
Oh yeah,
So shall we move on to the Jingle Cruise?
sure.
Jingle Cruise. It's awesome.
Yay!
Yay. No. But yeah, so they do a Christmas overlay for the Jungle Cruise
But
in
it's even the
Magic Kingdom.
queue,
Even in
and
the
even the
queue.
sign for Jungle Cruise is changed.
Yeah, they change it to Jingle Cruise. They have Christmas decorations.
Different Christmas trees
Yes.
in the queue, and
Throughout the queue, yep. And Christmas lights. They
Yeah.
have little lights.
they have bags of like the big bulbs,
Yep.
you know, as in like storage and stuff.
Yeah, like they're going on an expedition with
Expedition cruise.
with a Christmas tree or something.
Yeah, I mean everything. I couldn't get over how much of an overlay it was. There was boxes of presents floating in the water. All the like the gorilla scene. They all had gorilla hats. I mean gorilla hats.
Yeah, throughout
Santa hats. Like
throughout the Jungle
everything
Cruise,
had
it's
something.
like they
like
had a plane drop with all the Christmas things. You have parachutes in certain areas of the
Yeah.
ride, and you have like big Christmas presents floating in the water. So it's like someone blew
like a supply
someone
drop.
blew Santa out of the sky and he blew up all over the Jungle Cruise. Right.
And plastered Rudolph right on the wall. And
Yeah, and they
Country
hung him
Bear.
up. They hung him over at the Country Bears. Yeah.
Yeah, that was, I would
Jungle
say,
Cruise is a fun ride.
of all the overlays, that one on the East Coast is the
Is-
most.
It's probably the most, but it's not my favorite.
It's not your favorite. Yeah,
It's not my favorite.
yeah.
All right, guys, you have another one?
No, we actually are good.
Oh, they have also their show in 10 minutes. Now.
Yeah, when you gotta go? You gotta get a couple minutes?
We got a few more minutes, yeah.
All right, cool. So we'll do our last one then here
Okay.
because we have another one that we love to see during the holidays. Another ride that we love. We're going to go back to Epcot. We're going to go into the land.
Oh, yes.
Living with the Land has a Christmas overlay, and
It's very
it's
pretty.
and a couple. It's not excessive, but they do have like the tunnel that has the Christmas lights.
Yeah.
In it, and they also have outside in the greenhouse. They make like snowmen out of sand. It's almost like sand snowmen.
All the decorations are in relation to what they were growing. So if they had like the cotton section that they have, they made a wreath with the cotton.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
And then they did little scenes where it was like a little bit like a farm scene, but it would have Christmas related to it, like the wreath and maybe some colored packages, but tied in with the
Yes.
color
And
of
they
the.
did have icicles, little Christmas icicles, and they had
And
again
then
they had
remember the
they had the
balls?
snowmen, they had the little glowing balls inside the sand, which were
That was
which were
cool.
rolls.
It
That was
reminded me
cool.
of Easter eggs, even though they weren't shaped like Easter eggs, but they were like pastel-y kind of colors.
Yeah.
That was really cool in the
And
sand.
they had lots of lights
They did. They have lights and
everywhere. And it's definitely a fun. It's definitely I'd highly recommend that. If you love Living with the Land, you're gonna love it during Christmas time.
yeah.
If people would have their houses designed, yep, that would be yes. That would be an expensive bill.
So one you're saying about Trader Sam with the Santa hat, we don't have Trader Sam anymore. Right.
They
Do you guys have Jungle Cruise out there?
Yeah,
No, we don't
have
have Jingle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise.
We don't have Jingle
yeah.
Cruise.
You have Trader Sam still?
did they get rid of your
Yeah.
Trader Sam? Yeah.
Yep.
You gotta tie him down. Make
I
sure
don't
they
know
don't
if
take him.
they decorate.
Oh
ours,
wait,
though.
I think Wanda's talking about. Oh wait, Wanda, are you talking about
She's talking about Trader Sam's.
I was thinking of the bar. Sorry. I
Even
guess
Trader Sam on the ride.
yeah, they don't have.
has it.
They replaced it now with the new.
Yeah, we
the
don't
new
have
Oh, they
a
version.
took it away.
We have a elephant there with a monkey.
They're trying to make it more
Yeah, I understand.
inclusive, I guess.
Yeah. We have a trader shack, or there's no being there. It's just supplies.
Like a little shop.
Yeah,
And
I think so.
he's out to lunch or something, gone fishing.
Yeah, something like that. So he's no longer
Yeah.
there, and they just replaced it with like kind of a shack. It's not the same. It's
Yeah,
definitely not the same.
not the same. But anyway, so that was the Living with the Land ride. That is definitely, I would highly recommend you go in to see it. They do have little Christmas Easter eggs throughout the ride.
Yeah.
Definitely worth seeing. It is Christmassy, and they do have lots of Christmas lights throughout it. But again, not excessive.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys wanted to mention before you?
No, Cynthia, thank you for dropping our
Yes,
link in there.
thank you.
And
thank you for having us on your show
Yes.
again. We always have fun with you guys, even if you asked us this morning, or even if it
No,
was
it was this afternoon.
Yeah, it was.
oh, for us it was morning still. Sorry, but even if it was right, an hour before your show, if we could do it, we would do it. So
yes, always
Appreciate
happy to
that.
jump on. We just so everyone knows, we are not going to do a live show next week because I
No.
work retail, and guess what? I'm working 3 p.m. to midnight
It's the
for an
holidays.
ad set. So
we're taking a night off.
but we will be doing I can't even say it. Premiere. Thank you. Of our Space 220 restaurant. So
Ooh.
that is the plan to do that. We will have a video.
That
in
was
place of it.
awesome, being in
Oh,
outer
that was-
space eating dinner. Yes.
But-
Yeah, and that was with friends too, right? So people got to check that out.
Yep.
It's gonna
And Jim
be-
was there too.
Yes.
Yeah,
he
it's gonna be
was.
awesome.
But thank you guys. Have a very safe Thanksgiving, since we won't be
Yes.
able
Gobble,
to
gobble,
see you
gobble,
next
gobble.
week. But everyone out there, be safe, and thanks again for having us on.
Thank you.
Thanks
Hey,
for
thank
coming
you.
on. You guys
Yeah.
are awesome. Everyone, please go check out D&G Explorers. You guys are on at 8:00, right? Talking about everything you're thankful for.
Yes.
At
Are we
8
on the
o'clock.
list? No.
Of course you are. We're always thankful for our friends.
Well, Greg had his top 10 list, and they all said Derek, and I was like, wow. Thanks.
Get off your high horse.
Oh my gosh, too funny.
All right, guys, you got to head out.
All
Thank
right,
you so much
thank
again.
we'll get the
you.
chats.
We'll send everyone over in a few minutes.
Alrighty,
All right.
thank you.
All right,
Thanks
bye,
a lot, guys.
So, so what do we have? 5 minutes.
Yes.
You know what I wanted to say?
what?
Like Thunder Mountain. I enjoyed doing Thunder Mountain this last trip. Well, the
The
Christmas
last
trip.
Christmas trip.
It was, remember, it was very, very cold, but we did go on the ride.
Quite a bit.
And it was fun. It was fun going on it. I felt like it was like a holiday winter thing. I don't know why, but I really enjoyed going on that ride when it was cold out.
It is a different experience when
It
when
is.
it's more crispier air, because last Christmas we were there and it was like 32 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
It was like the
yes.
coldest Christmas
No lie.
they've seen in decades, they said.
Yeah, yeah.
Or possibly ever or whatever. I don't know. But it was definitely down in the 30s. And
Yeah.
she had to buy, her and Sophie bought
We bought layers and
like
layers.
PJs and fluffy coats and everything to go over
Hats
the stuff
and
you were already
gloves
wearing.
and-
So
Oh,
it was
yeah.
it was definitely a fun
It was. It
fun
was.
time.
It was just too bad it wasn't a little warmer, just to get the edge off. But the Thunder Mountain was really cool in the wintertime. I highly recommend that.
Yeah, it was
You know,
fun.
they don't do any overlay. Nothing is different. It's just, it gives you a different feel.
Yes.
You know?
And yeah, definitely check out the parks. If you ever have a chance to go check out any of the Disney parks during the holidays, we highly recommend it. Totally different experience. It's definitely worth going. And yeah, so
We gotta do what's coming up. So I don't know if you want to do housekeeping first, or
I just want to remind everyone, please go check out each other in channels. Everyone who's in here are awesome people, and they're so friendly and supportive of the community. So please go check each other's channels out. You won't regret it. They're all such nice people. And we want to thank you for being in the chats tonight.
Yes.
We know you have other choices, and you guys make our week whenever we see you guys here. So we want to say thank you for being here.
Is it like Sally Southers? They liked me. Remember that?
No.
She popped in my head when you were saying that.
Okay.
I don't know. Ignore me. Just ignore me.
Yeah, but yeah, so we're all gonna go over to D&G Explorers at 8:00. Tell them it's a heart attack.
Yes.
You know, we have Jim from More Sunshine. He's on Tuesdays at 7. So go check out his channel. It's very funny, all original stuff. He does very original things, and he has a really great sense of humor, and he's an awesome guy. So go check him out.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you have Dean at the Live Place. Go check him out. Go check out his theliveplace.com has all the listings for all the different channels that are out there. They're not all Disney. So if you're sick of Disney stuff, there's other subjects that people vlog about and go live about. So go check that out, and you can check out who's live at a certain time of day or whatever you want, whatever you're looking for. You said you had stuff coming up.
Well, first I got to mention, Keith, you didn't put down your countdown. Are you okay?
Dave, how many days?
I know. Every time we get a countdown, today we didn't. Coming up. So Thursday is, which we usually do like a family thing or an Avery thing. Avery is releasing his Heroverse episode.
Heroverse.
Episode 1.
There it is. 204 days.
There you go.
Till his trip, 205 days till his big 6-0. Good job, Keith.
So yeah, so Avery is releasing that on Thursday, first thing Thursday morning. Friday we're going to release our Rise of the Resistance experience. We like to cause trouble to get Avery laughing through the whole, especially the queue before we get up to where we're actually sitting on the ride. So
was that the one where he did the Jedi powers?
I don't know, but I don't remember. Anyways, because he does different things at different ones, but I try to put him up to things, and then he just starts cracking up, and so it's fun. It's just fun. So it's basically our experience with the Rise of the Resistance.
We always have fun.
And then on Monday, I'm going to release an ET short from Universal Studios.
Really?
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's what we got coming up.
Cool.
And it's 8:00, so it's time for you all.
Let's all
to
head over
go-
to D&G Explorers.
Yes.
Tell them it's a herd attack.
Yes.
Tell them we'll be in the chats there too, guys. So
We'll-
we'll see you
we'll-
soon.
We'll have our show next week. Right? Are we doing next week? Because that's the day before Thanksgiving.
We should.
We
We'll let
should.
you know.
Okay.
If we have to cancel, we'll cancel. but
Okay. All right. Well,
should have a
if
show.
we don't have a show, everyone have a safe,
Great.
healthy, and wonderful Thanksgiving.
Great
Hopefully, we'll
Thanksgiving.
see you the Wednesday. But if not, we show
We
you
will,
love.
yeah, be thankful. We're thankful for each and every one of you guys. So
Yes. So everyone
Thanks.
have a wonderful night.
don't forget to do your duty.
And it's a big duty.
We'll see you later.
Bye.